Been sitting here by the Spanish mosque for the last half hour, just soaking in the ambiance. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so at peace right now. Completely calm. My mind is calm. There's really no thought. Just sitting here with my heart and my soul and my father's presence in the air. It's been 6 months since Papa left this plane, transformed into positive energy. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. I've only just begun to process my feelings about that and allow the pain that's buried deep down in my heart to just be present with me. It's there all the time. All the time. And I'm not planning on dwelling in the past yet. At the same time, I think it's important to allow oneself to sit with that pain. And one of the reasons I thought I would record this is because I found it incredibly amazing to go through this experience of a father's death, and then what people had to say thereafter, most of them being my extended family, who within a day or 2 days of him passing had already begun to tell me how strong I needed to be and how I needed to just move on, like 2 days into it. And that was just incredible. It was like, wow, are we that uncomfortable with pain and grief that we can't even sit with it for a week? We already need to figure out a way to move on from it. One of the most comforting things that I heard from friends in the US at the time was, take your time. And it's messy, and you're going to have your ups and your downs, and that's okay. And the acceptance of just how messy this process was going to be for me. And I think that's important. Grief is incredibly personal, and what I mean by personal is not private. I don't mean that it's private. I mean that it's personal in the sense that we all have a way of dealing with it in our own ways, whether that's to cry out loud and talk about our pain, or whether that's to process it internally and just completely shut down. Whatever that may be, it's a very personal process, and I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way to deal with it. I don't think anyone should tell you how to or when to or where to deal with it. I believe that death and dying is all about acceptance, self-acceptance, self-love, because the person who's gone has to be in a better place. They have to be in the arms of God. That's what I believe. And it's the ones who are left behind who have to deal with the pain. In Eastern culture, Indian culture in particular, they believe in the philosophy of birth and rebirth. So, like, again, literally 3 days into my dad's passing away, or a week into it, people began to say, oh, he's already, transitioning into another body, and if you grieve, you're gonna hold him back, and you're gonna, keep his spirit from being at peace. And I thought, wait, that's such bullshit. I'm sorry, pardon my French here, but I don't, we tell ourselves these stories, we tell ourselves whatever we need to in order to feel better. Please, can someone tell me if there's any proof to the fact that a spirit directly goes into another body? If you can prove it to me, I'd be really happy to take that belief on. But until something like that is proven, I would choose to believe that someone is just in pure white light and with God, and yet their presence is with me as well because of the love that I share with them. And again, like, it's just so important to grieve the way you need to grieve and not be told how to or when to stop. So that's my little spiel on the whole thing of grief. And yes, I'm hurting, and I will for a very, very long time. It's actually a wound that may never fill. And that's okay. It's okay, because I can still love myself. I can still honor myself and my dad's memory by never forgetting what happened, because it was traumatic. And I'm not sitting in that memory and thinking about it every single day, but it's become a part of who I am, and that's okay. So just wanted to share that.